alcohol is not the solution. It's not. Imagine it's not. Today you'll take 2 bottles or you take alcohol to the brim and you feel like you have forgotten your issues. But tomorrow morning or after it have gone down, the issue is still there. So limit alcohol intake. When you're going through depression, when you're going through anxiety, when you're going through stresses, it always feels easier to pick the alcohol route. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wanjiru Kabuchi and I'm so passionate about mental health, and in this channel we talk about mental health, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about issues that are affecting us in day-to-day lifestyle, and we also make sure that we inspire you. We talk about things that are going to bring a lot of changes and a lot of hope to the mind and to the life of each one of you who is watching me today. Now today I want to thank you all for coming back to my channel, for supporting me, for subscribing and always leaving a comment on my channel. That means a lot to me and it has really made me grow and be where I am now. This year what I'm promising is that I'm going to be consistent in terms of content creation, and I'm going to make sure that at least I drop a video per week, because again, when it comes to content creation, you need to make sure that you dedicate some good time to creating content. So today I've decided that I will sit down and discuss a topic called 2 with you guys, and of course this is going to be so impactful and it's going to help you cope with today's life. I want to appreciate the fact that January is over of 2023 and a lot has happened, but in this journey and this year 2023, I want us to be more impactful in terms of mental health, and I want to talk about today's topic more and more again, so that so many people cannot feel ashamed of talking about it, can feel safe when coming back to my channel and finding the content that is going to be so impactful into their lives. So today I decided to sit down and talk about mental health. Generally, I know majority of you who has interacted with this channel, you have known or you have seen that I talk about mental health with a lot of passion and with a lot of creating awareness that it is okay for people to speak about mental health without feeling judged, without them fearing what people will say, because in our day-to-day life, people are going through a lot. People are going through depression, people are going through stresses, people are going through anxiety, and they got nobody to share with, and they got nobody that they can listen to who tells them that it is okay to be in that state, but also give them ways in which they can be able to overcome that, and they come up with whatever they feel that they really need, and then they get to move on. In the recent past, of course, we have seen so many people who have decided to take out to take away their lives, and that is so depressing. And in fact, it gets to a point where you wish that the person talked, or you wish the person reached out. And that's why I decided that it is always good to sit down and talk about the issue of mental health, because I realize that many people do not want to come out and say that I'm struggling mentally, that I'm going through depression, I'm going through stresses, I'm going through anxiety attacks, and so many people are going through that. So today I've decided that I'm going to talk about this topic, and also in this channel, of course, that is all that we have spoken about. I've talked and I've had so many videos that are talking about mental health. I've talked about this with the psychologist. So if you go through this channel, you will find materials that are going to be so impactful into your life. So today I decided to commit today and create some time and talk about mental health. But generally today I want to give you tips, or I want you to give you ways in which you can take good care of your mental health. And in this year, I want you guys to make sure that you at least use 3 or 4 of the tips, 3 or 4 of the tips that I'm going to give you today, at least to improve on your mental health. Because let me tell you, in this journey, it feels so lonely, it feels so alone when you're going through depression, it feels so alone when you're going through stresses, and it feels so alone when you're going through anxiety, and you feel like nobody understands me, nobody will listen to me, and people are going to misjudge me and all that. And so that is what that is the point that I'm coming from, that I know people are not ready to talk about the issue of mental health, because I know our society has not yet embraced it in a manner that talk about it openly, openly. So depending on whatever you are going through and where you are in life, so you feel like I'm not able to share what I'm going through, yet maybe you are struggling with depression, yet maybe you are struggling with stresses, maybe you are struggling with anxiety and so many other things that people are struggling with. But I want to give you tips that are going to help you, or the one that you can use to ensure that you improve on your mental health. And these ones, if you exercise them, they are going to be so impactful in the journey of mental wellness. So the first point that I want to give you is make sure that you speak to a professional. Mental health professionals are all over. Although they are not, they might not be well pronounced. This is something that people are not ready to say that I'm going to the counselor's office today or I'm going through therapy sessions. But the mental health professionals are provided and they are there. If you just look, or in your area where you are, you go look for a psychologist, you look for a counselor, you look for a psychotherapist. These people are provided, or these people are readily available. Although some of them might could be charging, there are others who can easily help you go through and navigate through the issue of the mental health. So if you're going through mental breakdown, please seek mental health professional. Talk to this person, tell them what you're going through. They will listen to you and they will guide you. So one way in which you can be able to cope with mental health issues is by talking or seeking help from a mental health professional. This person will go through or will take you through the different sessions that you need, and then at the end of it all, you'll come back or you come out from those sessions better, well conversant, and you will feel relieved of the so many things that you're going through. So if you're going through mental health breakdown, I would suggest the first thing that you need to do is to talk to a mental health professional. This person will take you through sessions, and at the end of it all, you will feel more better. You feel that you have been relieved. That's the first one. The second one is on physical exercise. My God, this is just one area, or that's just one way in which you can cope up with your stresses. You know, it feels so lonely and it feels so boring and so depressing, especially when you think of whatever you're going through, and sometimes you tend to just confine yourself in your own room or maybe on your bed, and you feel like I'm not going out. Many are the times that, of course, if you're going through mental breakdown, you want to isolate yourself. You want to just be alone. You want just to lie on that bed of yours for some days and not do anything. But I would not wish you to do that. This year, I want you guys that if you're going through a mental breakdown, sit and, of course, get a physical exercise or get a hobby that you love, or something that you can engage into that will engage your mind, that will engage your physical body, and at the end of it all, you will feel better. Now, let me tell you that when you're going through depression, when you're going through stresses, when you're going through anxiety, chances are that you're not even sleeping so very well. So to avoid insomnia, make sure that you do physical exercises so that at least your body become a bit exercised and you feel so relaxed, so that when you go back to your house and take a shower, you will have a good sleep. You will be able to sleep for good, for some time, or for about 3, of course we recommend 6 to 8 hours. And so if you do physical exercise, and trust you me that when you're going through depression, many are the time that you don't even sleep. So to avoid that, please do some physical exercise. If you can engage yourself into a hobby that you love, maybe you can go out and do a walk. If you can go out and do riding, you can go out and do swimming. You can even go out and just sit somewhere and meditate and author. So it is always good that in this year or in this journey of mental health, please do a lot of physical exercises. That will make your body to be more engaged, and at night you will be able to sleep well. So try that. Try doing a physical exercise, and I'm telling you, at the end of it all, you will feel better and you will feel re-energized to face whatever that you're facing in each and every day. This place is so windy to be. It has decided that, you've come to do a video here, but we are going to be your friend. The wind is blowing. Yeah, the wind is blowing, but of course that cannot prevent us from doing content, and we're going to try as much as possible to ensure that we enjoy nature as well as sit down and do content. It's such a smooth and a better way of connecting with even the nature, appreciating the way the wind is blowing, the way the trees are swinging, it feels good. Yeah, I am. So the next tip that you can do to improve on your mental health is connecting with social people, connecting with a social group. I know it feels impossible to connect with people when you're having a mental breakdown. Why? Because you feel like they will see and misjudge you. I didn't say that you go and preempt whatever you're going through, but at least connect with people who you feel comfortable with. You feel like the stories that they're going to share, they're going to help you, and they're making you laugh here and there. Because, when you're going through mental breakdown, many are the times that you tend just to be alone. Many are the times that you just don't want anybody to be with you. You just want to be on your bed, lie down. Sometimes even you don't want to listen to music. Sometimes you don't even want to watch anything. You just feel like you're so lonely. You're so, breaking down. And so when you feel that way, it's always good that you get at least 3-4 people that you can connect with. And if you go visit them or have a chat with them, you feel better. I didn't say that you preempt your content, because again, in our modern society or in the society that you're living in, there is a lot of gossip. You will tell your friend something and then that makes it blows out. Why? Because it will be a topic of gossip, and at the end, when it comes back to you, you will feel bad about yourself that you shared, and it might even come out in a way that you not like it. You not even wish for that. You could not have even wished for it. So get people that you trust, people that you know that they will take you, they will embrace you, they will guide you, so that at least at the end of it all, you become a better person. So connecting with social group, I want you to connect with people that you love, people that you feel safe with, and people that you feel like these ones are going to be impactful in my journey, and they understand me. Yeah, sometimes if you have sisters, you can connect with them. If you have brothers, you can connect with them. And if you have friends, you can as well connect with them. Friends that you trust. Yeah. So that is also something which is very important, connecting with a social group. Sometimes when you just with your friends, sometimes the stories that they're making, they will crack jokes and you feel better. So at the end of it all, it will improve your mental health. So try that. Try it. Give it a try. If you're going through some mental breakdown, give it a try. Have some social group that you can trust and, listen to them. Let's, just go out and have I think with them. The next one is eating healthy. I know, when you're going through mental breakdown, I want to say that I think when it comes to mental health, people may not, or many people do not understand it. And so many people think that, like they do not take it with a lot of impact. But look at the issue of mental, it deprives you the energy. Like mental health deprives you the energy to do anything. Like it leaves you feeling so empty. Yeah, that's how it feels. It makes you feel. Sometimes it makes you hate yourself. Sometimes it can even make you hate your physical self. So the issue of mental health is so depriving in terms of energy, in terms of mentors, in terms of, my God, everything, like every sphere of life. And so many of the time, like, I'm not going to eat. Many of the time that you feel like I'm not going to take water. Many of the time that you feel I'm not going even to do anything. Like I just want to lie down and do nothing. But guess what? When it comes to mental health, I want you to ensure that you at least eat healthy. Ensure that you are eating balanced diet. Ensure that you are eating fruits. Ensure that you are hydrating your body well. You are hydrating your body well, because many times when we have issues to do with mentals, you kind of neglect yourself. I understand. Before you come here and tell me that I seem not to understand you. I know mental health is so depriving. Mental health can make you completely neglect yourself. I feel it. So in this journey, because I feel you, I understand you, I want you to pick up the broken pieces and make sure that at least you appreciate yourself. You appreciate yourself by hydrating your body well, eating well, uh, taking enough fluids, just taking care of your health in terms of eating healthy. Because you do not want to get to a point where then you're told that because you neglected yourself for a certain moment, then you are suffering from this other condition that will leave you even in a more deteriorating part in terms of your mental. So to avoid that, if you are going through mental breakdown, do the bare minimum. Eat healthy, hydrate your body well, eat balanced diet, take fruits, and just take care of yourself. Most of the time, when you're doing or when you're going through mental breakdown, this is what usually happens in your life. The normal things that were very normal, like even waking up and taking breakfast, feel so absurd. The normal things like even taking lunch feels a big task because your mind is kind of blocked. It's so much concentrated into whatever you are going through to a point that it doesn't allow you to have energy to do anything else. It makes you have the energy of just lying down, of just idling, or maybe just being indoors, or maybe just being on your bed. That's what mental health does. But even if in that condition, I would wish that you take or you do the bare minimum, like take water, take enough water, eat healthy, make a meal, avoid junk food. At that point, when you're going through mental breakdown, I know it is very easy to go back to the routine of eating junk food. So to avoid that, when you're going through mental breakdown, when you're going through mental issues, ensure that you are eating healthy. It will be for your better. It will do you good than harm. Because by the time you're coming through these sessions, or by the time you're coming through this phase, you still need yourself. You still need yourself looking beautiful. You still need yourself looking fine. So you don't want to come out from this condition or from this phase and you neglected yourself and now you look plus 5 kgs, especially women. I know. So when you're going through this phase, ensure that you eat healthy. Yeah, just ensure that you eat healthy. The next point that I want you to take this one so seriously. Alcohol is not the solution. It's not. Imagine it's not. Today you'll take 2 bottles or you take alcohol to the brim and you feel like you have forgotten your issues. But tomorrow morning, or after it have gone down, the issue is still there. So limit alcohol intake. When you're going through depression, when you're going through anxiety, when you're going through stresses, it always feels easier to pick the alcohol route. But trust you me, it's not the best. It's not the best. What it is just doing, it is procrastinating your issues to tomorrow. Then tomorrow you wake up and you find yourself in the same state. Then you go back to the bar, take some more shots of whiskey, and then they again postpone the problem to tomorrow. So when you're going through this journey or this phase of mental health, or the phase of depression, the phase of stresses, the phase of anxiety, limit your alcohol intake. If possible, don't take alcohol. It is saddening to say that might feel so hard, because many may feel that is the only solution that you have. But if you try it and you think through whatever you're going through and you allow yourself to go through whatever you're going through, at the end of it all, you'll be more sober and you will come out of that condition better. Other than taking the shorter route, I know it's the shortest route ever, but it will make you, or it will leave you feeling more miserable than you were before, because you'll have spoiled some points. You'll have maybe damaged yourself physically, because maybe you're not even be able to afford the good alcohol. You'll just take the cheap ones, and at the end of it all, it even tortures you physically or internally and all that. So in this journey or in this phase of mental health, avoid, let me use that, avoid alcohol. I had said limit your alcohol intake, but now I think I've changed my mind along the way as I'm discussing this, and I would say avoid alcohol as much as you can. This feels hard, this feels impossible, but imagine if you just limit alcohol intake or even avoid it completely. It will be a smooth journey for you, and you will come out of the situation that you're in faster than you could. Yeah, faster than you could. Yeah, faster than you could. And of course, the last one is engage in activities that you love. I didn't tell you to go and take alcohol because you love alcohol. I just said that you engage yourself in activities that you love. Do you love watching movies? Spare some 2-3 hours and watch a good movie. Do you love reading? Spare yourself some good time and do reading. Do you love watching documentaries? Just spare some good time and just, do exactly that. Do exactly what you love. Do you love cooking? Cook. Do you love baking? Bake the best cakes. Do you love crocheting? Just do that. Do whatever you feel or you enjoy doing. Like for instance, I enjoy cooking a lot. Like I would try so many recipes. Today I'm trying, some samosas. Tomorrow I try some other thing. So whatever that you love engaging yourself into, please do that. Engage yourself in something that you enjoy doing. So in this case, you will put all your mind, or your energy, or yourself there, and in the process, you will come out stronger, because you will feel like, oh, I have accomplished a certain task. And so in the process, you will feel better. So in this journey of mental health this year, I want you guys to engage yourself in exercises or in things that you enjoy doing, in things that makes you happy, in things that brings joys to you. And I don't think that alcohol is part of that. So I would wish that you engage in activities that you enjoy most, and you will have a smooth time when it comes to mental health. Meditating is also something that you can try. Meditating in terms of, going out there, sitting on something, like coming here to such a place and just listen to the wind. Is it listening to the wind or just watch the wind as it blows? I don't know. Wind blows. So what do you do to the wind? You just feel, you just feel the wind as it blows, because that one is going to, make yourself feel better. And I think when you connect with whatever you love doing, it makes you, or it feels you more happy than you are. Trust me, it leaves you more happy, relaxed than you were. So those are some of the tips that I can give you if you're going through mental breakdown, or even you're not, someone else is going through that. Tell them and enlighten them on those tips. Make sure that they seek professional help. Make sure that those people are exercising. Make sure that they are doing what they love doing. They connect with good social group, and everything else will be okay. So I know it's not an easy journey. When it comes to mental health, I know it's not an easy journey. Many people do not want to talk about mental health, but it is there. It is there. It is in our society. It is in our modern society. And so it is important that we talk about it without prejudice, without stereotype, without stigma, and without feeling judged. That's what I do. That's what I do in this channel. And even the people that I talk to, I make them feel comfortable when they're talking about the issue of mental health, because It's such a big topic and such impactful for you, for me, and for the whole society. When your well-being affects me, your well-being affects someone else. So if you're not well mentally, I will be affected, because maybe you will project whatever you're going through to me. You might be so angry, you might be so rude, and this is not because that is your nature. It's because you are going through something, and you feel like people are not understanding you. So yes, in this journey of mental health, exercise whatever I've told you, and trust me, you'll feel better. If this is part of what you want to watch more in this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. Leave a comment that will make me connect with you more. Yeah, that will make me connect more with you. Thank you so much, and till next time, bye.